allergic to light.
We're getting ready to make a video and you're undercover today.
Las muerto el diablo.
Anyway, good morning, Missy Jen.
Good morning.
What are we getting ready for here?
We're getting ready for the...
Can't say those words. You have to call it the big game. That's trademarked. Super. You have to call it, we're getting ready for the big game. Remember, you used to be able to talk about the big game, but now you have to call it the big game. And I don't want the NFL knocking at our door.
You mean you're not even allowed to say the words
You
anymore?
don't.
You're not allowed to say
Don't
the
even say it. Okay. All right. Well, let's talk about our preps for the big game here. The first thing we needed to do was establish our menu, and why don't we go over that, Missy Jen, and we've decided. And good morning, everybody. We're going to have a tri-tip. Jen does a really nice marinade. Let me get on this side so the light's facing you. Jen does a really good marinade, and we're gonna cook that late morning, and then we're going to pop that into the crock pot with some beef, essence of beef. Yeah, put your doggy flap in there.
I got my tongue.
Yeah, you got your. You got to show people your built-in bib there. Baby, that's good, baby. It's good, baby. Anyway, we're going to have that au jus. We're going to have the crock pot set up. We're going to get some essence of beef. We're not going to let it sit all day because all that does is pull the moisture out of pulls the essence out of the beef and makes it very dry. So we're just going to let it sit in there and then plug it in at the last hour or so just to warm it up. And then people will have like Kaiser rolls or French rolls, and they can dip that. We'll have little bowls for the dipping for the au jus. We're going to have steamed shrimp too. We're going to do 3 pounds of steamed shrimp. And I do a good one with Old Bay. Growing up on Chesapeake Bay and stuff, Old Bay was always part of our repertoire here. And yeah, there we go. Put that light on, like keep pimping that Rancho. That's part of our repertoire. We're going to have shrimp rolls too with duck sauce and hot mustard and the mustard sauce. Should be pretty good. I might pick up some little bit of potato salad too. It doesn't seem like anybody ever eats the coleslaw or the macaroni salad, so just going to get a nice potato salad. So we'll have the cocktail sauce for the shrimp if people want to dip it. And then Janet's bringing her dip. She does a really good appetizer dip. And we're going to have Tostitos chips for that.
Hot wings.
And we're going to have hot wings too. Jan's going to be picking them up on Sunday morning, and they should be fine. And Janet's also bringing cupcakes too, so it should be really good. So the food will be covered off, and of course they're staying overnight. So we're prepping breakfast the next day too.
Right. So there's gonna be a game going on, I guess, on Saturday. Some kind of a game.
Sunday.
So on Sunday.
Yeah,
a game.
the big game.
A big game. I guess.
Big game.
A big game. Some kind of a big
Anyway, we had to
game.
clean the fridge out, and Jen, we had to deep six a lot of stuff in here and put shelves back in because we're going to need a lot of beer here, so we're ready for that. We never really keep a lot in our fridge. People have commented over the years, OMG, you don't really have anything. Well, I'm on a diet and eat salads and all that kind of stuff, and we eat fruits and vegetables, cabbage and oranges from the garden and all that. So we're all ready I added this shelf back here so we'll be able to have our beers and stuff. I took the champagnes and stuff outside to give more room in here, right?
We don't really eat much here.
We don't need a lot here. We really don't. We don't have any chips. We never have Doritos. We never have any junk food here at all on the Rancho, just because it's not something that we're into. Now, you say, what do you... Excuse me?
It's the forbidden food.
Well, we're not much in. We don't eat a lot of that
that's
stuff.
bad
I mean,
for you.
you're German, chocolate's your big thing, and
But even that's not in the house.
that's what
much
you're all
anymore.
about. So that's what you're all about.
It's
So
bad
for the big game, we need to have a decent setup in here, and this is all clean, courtesy of Jen, and everything's been shampooed clean. You did a great job straightening this rug out. We had a wicked hump in here. And what we're going to do is this Samsung sound system, the built-in, is very weak on this TV. And I swear for Christmas time, we're going to get a big 4K 50-inch diagonal unit that takes up more of the space there. And we'll just, I don't know, sell this one or something. It's okay, you know. But for sound, I'm doing an outfeed here off of the Samsung. You can see the 3mm, 3.5 mm out right there, taking the sound out, and I've decided to run it through the Sony here.
Lays beautifully, but gives you that extra.
And that's
sheer
this is really
layer
just a
of coverage.
really beautiful
With 0.2
unit, and
inches
it's
in the length,
dependable.
you're not
The other
worried
ones are
extra,
working
extra
great
small.
too, but this is the
3.3x.
easiest to
It was
access.
originally, like I
So
said, it was
I'm
originally
inputting
$89.90.
the
Today you're
sound
getting
from the
it for
TV
$24.95,
through
and it's
there.
on
So that's going to
2
work. I think that's going to work
If you're
exceptionally
loving
good.
red, which is what Angie's wearing, and Angie actually popped the jacket
And,
that I'm wearing over it, which is the
After they're
Julianne
gone
jacket
and
the
in
black
preparation for other events, I'm going to
So she popped that
hook
over.
up a
That looks
quad
amazing.
system. I have
Then
several,
for Valentine's
like
Day,
this
but then we also
Pioneer I
have the
haven't
black, and we also
rebuilt
have
yet,
the black
is
on.
quad. It
Which
can
one
actually
is
handle
through
2 sets of
So
speakers
you
up
can
front,
place your order
and
on
also
that one, check in with the
2 can be
spotlight, and we can
positioned
work
in the
it
back, so you feel like you're in surround sound sort of situation. I just don't have time to crawl under the house and do all that stuff today. So, well, that's going to let me turn this off and just show you what our preps are here. We got the nice speakers for good sound. And Jen, we're all set. I think we've done a lot of cleaning and stuff. And Jen, it was this will be really your first big game because you didn't go down last year to it. So we'll have a lot of fun over here. And I think our preps are pretty well done, thanks to a lot of work you've been doing on a day-to-day basis to get stuff ready. So anyway, guys, from the Missy girl and me, have a wonderful day, and we're getting ready for this.
Die Superschüssel.
There we go.
Die
You can say it is,
Superschüssel.
yeah. So
I can
we're
say
getting
it
ready
in
for
Deutsch,
the
in German.
Super Bowl.
Die Superschüssel.
Have a great day, everybody. All right, tough guy.